Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is Burke Family 54 Comics. I'm Steve. Today's live stream, I'm going to talk about what books I grabbed for New Comic Book Day, September 25th, 2019. And hopefully Ryan Pond can join us. We're going to talk a little bit about Power Rangers just real quickly in this live video, and then we'll jump off. So as you can see, I'm pretty excited. I got my Power Rangers shirt on. Got some of my Power Rangers books here. I don't even know if you can see them all. Some of my other Power Rangers books, I got them up there. So I'm excited. Let's get this guy in here.
Hey, there we go.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Or my baby's sitting right there, so she might make some noise, but
That's cool. What's your baby's name?
what's her name?
Yeah.
Brenya.
Okay.
Yeah, something different. Yeah.
Cool, man. Let's.
Steve.
You got some of your books with you to show off?
Yeah.
All right. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Doesn't matter to me.
You go first. I'm gonna make you. Oh. Let's do this. Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay. Move this around a little bit.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm kind of proud of this one just because it's a Houston variant. We got the Astros jersey, the baseball bat, and Minute Maid Stadium in the back. So
Nice.
that was an exclusive variant through one of the local comic book shops here in Houston. So I wanted to show that off because Valiant, Bloodshot, and Houston. That's awesome.
Yep.
So, and the guy that actually did all the line work for the cover, he's going to be there on Saturday signing.
Nice.
And I actually got 2 copies, so hopefully I can get both of them signed. Haven't finished the whole book. I've only read about half of it so far, but awesome. And then Power Rangers, the connecting variant.
Yep.
What do they call that? The connecting story variant?
Yeah, it is connecting story variants. You're correct.
Yeah. So I've got all of these so far, so hopefully that turns into something really cool. And then out of all of the holofoil variants that they've done so far on this, I definitely think this is my favorite one. I really like the way that blue comes through.
The blue looks good with it, man.
Yeah, it really does. I was blown away when I saw it in person. I was like, oh man, yeah, that's beautiful. And then I have like the regular one, and I totally forgot they do like those weird like toy retro cover kind of ones. But I saw the Blue Ranger one today, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot they do those ones too. So that's all I got with me to show off, though.
Okay. Well, let me go through some of the books that I grabbed this week. There we go. All right. Let's kick it off with, of course, we got to kick it off with the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Power Rangers, if you issue 43, the regular cover, this is the one I read. I've been picking up the regular cover and the variant ever since issue 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've collected all 3 since 40. So
you've been doing all 3 since 40?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, on GoGo, they only do 1 cover for those, right?
They do only 1 regular. Actually, I think they do 2 and then like 1 incentive.
So. Yeah, Chino, they don't get that many of the higher ratio incentives though. So.
Hey, Manny just got in here. What's up, Manny?
Hey.
Real quick, I want to say hi to everyone. Manny, Biggie, D-Runk, Kevin. What's up, everyone? Thanks, Ryan, for joining me.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then like you got the foil variant. I also got the foil variants.
Yeah.
Put this next to my Blue Ranger issue 0. Can't wait to get it until I get them all, and then I can do 2 rows of them up on the comic wall behind me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to put up a shelf that'll work for mine as well.
I just got mine off Amazon, so
yeah.
Go Power Rangers. D-Rug just put that in there. I also got Shazam number 7, the variant. I've been picking this up since they just came out with it. I think it was November. Every issue, I've been getting a variant, and it is a really good read. Though it just took like 2 or 3 months for it to come out. I don't understand why all of Jeff Johns' books all have like delays, but I guess so.
Yeah, I hear that run's really good, but he's getting frustrating with all the delays. Which isn't he
Yeah.
like the head chief guy at DC now? So like, it seems like that would take up too much time to be writing a book.
That's what I think so too. Nice Shazam cover, yeah. Thanks, man. Also got, and I read that, and that was a really good issue. I don't know if I should say any spoilers because we'll talk spoilers with Power Rangers, but it was really good. I've not read this next one, and it is Flash 79. This is the variant. So I'm excited to read this. And I got 2 more books here. I got Batman Curse of the White Knight, book number 3 by Sean Murphy. He's writing it and drawing it. Really good stuff. I enjoyed the last Batman White Knight story, and this one's equally as good. And then the last book I got was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 98, and this is the Kevin Eastman variant. And if you can look pretty closely in the background, you do have Jenny or Jenica Turtle back there.
Mm.
So,
Oh yeah,
pretty sick cover. So that's
yeah,
what I got.
awesome. I just finished issues 13, 14, and 15, and as soon as I read 16, then I'll probably be doing a trade review on that.
Manny said he says, I think Shazam is ending. The writer quit or something, last I heard. I don't know about that, but I do know that they switched artists. So then D-Runk says Jeff Johns is no longer the head guy. His role has been lessened by a lot. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
because wasn't he writing 2 books and running DC, and everything was delayed on like every front? So
He was. Oh, let me get you back in here. I'm sorry.
oh.
He was. He was writing Doomsday Clock, Shazam. He was also going to be writing 3 Jokers, which I don't even know if that's ever even going to come out. But that's what he was writing, and he was also helping with like all the DC Universe TV shows, and like he was like a big helper on the Titans show. So he was helping with the movies as well. So I have no idea when he has any time for anything. So
Yeah, that's the thing. I hear stuff like that. I'm like, man, these people sound so overloaded. No wonder they're like struggling to get anything out on time.
D-Rong says that he was running the movie stuff, but that wasn't going well. Manny says he got an email about Jeff Johns. Maybe he read it wrong. Could be. It's been really long days for him. I bet so, with all that weather. Is your house all right with that weather down there?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it flooded, but not my house. So
that T-shirt needs to be 2 or 3 sizes smaller to show off the muscles.
You got flex on them.
Yeah. The good artist over here. There we go. All right, let's get into some Power Ranger stuff. What is your overall take on issue 40? We'll try to make this 5 to 10 minutes at the longest.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the new issue of Power Rangers, I thought it was awesome. It really gets into like the philosophical debate of like, the gray area of right and wrong, and I think that's kind of what this event is leading to, is like, it's not going to be an event per se like Shattered Grid was, but more like, what is right and wrong, and what are the Rangers, and what if they have to go that extra step in order to save everyone? Do they commit that necessary evil, and this issue really got into that.
I see what you did there. Necessary Evil is the name of the
name of the crossover event.
I don't even know if it's a crossover or what if it's like just an event. Here, I'll put it up real quick. You keep talking.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole time the question's kind of been, for me at least, is like, why did they call it Necessary Evil? What is the event aspect of it, but I'm kind of starting to realize there is no single necessary evil. And I think we're going to see things where different rangers and even different sides of this whole war are going to have to commit some acts that they can't really come back from, you know?
And
I think that's how they're going to spin out the different ranger teams from there is like maybe the Omega Rangers have to come in and kill to stop whatever's going on, you know?
well, and it's funny that you mentioned that because in this issue we find out that Kaya has killed before, and that they would like. I don't even know what his name is, but he's the empowered one. I think is what they called him to
Yeah,
to be set free.
Invictus or crap,
Cavities,
no,
Cavities
Cavitus. Yeah.
to be set free,
Mm-hmm.
even though he's killed people, and they're willing to fight the blue emissary about it.
Yeah, which I thought was amazing because they planted that seed with her story like what 1 or 2 issues ago,
Mm-hmm.
and now they bring it back and they're like, but wait a minute, now we want you to see it in this way, you know. And so that was a really cool twist of events there.
Yeah, I agree, and I don't know. I just like overall impressions. I really enjoyed the book. Um, I honestly thought so. I've been going back and forth overall about how I feel about it because you know that you are a big Omega Rangers fan since they've been introduced, and I like them not as much as you. I like the regular team. Obviously, I'm a big. Here, let me pull this up. Big,
They feel more
big
Dragon
Tommy
Ball
fan.
Z than Power Rangers.
I'm a big Tommy fan, and yeah, they've been showing more Omega Rangers than Power Rangers, which kind of frustrated me a little bit. But honestly, like you start to grow to like them, and I feel like this issue was the best of both storylines, like working in the same issue, trying to follow both at the same time. Like the writing was just really good about like going back and forth, and so you're staying engaged in both stories. And
Yeah.
the only thing that I wasn't super happy about was the same thing they did in Shattered Grid, which was get rid of Tommy. And I'm like, what the heck, man?
Yeah, I feel like in Shattered Grid though, they got rid of Tommy because they had too many Tommies. I feel like in this event they got rid of Tommy because they need him to come back and be the savior. It felt like a very Jesus moment that he got taken out like that, and I feel like he's going to be resurrected and he's going to save everybody when it matters most.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and talk. You had a really, really interesting theory on that. Um, oh my goodness, my kid fell asleep holding a book.
Oh, they do that
Um,
all the time.
you had a really interesting theory that goes all the way back to issue 40, where the White Rangers first introduced, and I believe that Ryan Parrott, not Perot, Parrott. If you listen to Ranger Danger podcast, it's Parrott. He
I'm stuck in my ways.
there's been a podcast about it, and they mention it in the storyline, basically that he go to say what you were going to say about his power set and all that stuff. What was your theory?
Well, I mean, they also brought it up a little bit here, but just like the way they talk about his powers and express them, like he knows he's incredibly powerful, but he doesn't know how powerful. And so, I don't know. To me, it seems like they're taking him out so that when they bring him back, he's going to have like this weird mystical understanding of his powers all of a sudden, and he's just going to come back like more powerful than anybody expects. And I think the monologue at the end of this issue really foreshadows what's going to happen to the Rangers, and they're going to need somebody to save them. And I expect it to be him coming back from maybe like an otherworldly experience where he learns about the White Ranger powers, like they were talking about in issue 40. You know, they kind of talk about like where did they come from, what's going on, and they've never really explored into that. So I feel like while he's basically dead right now, I guess that's what they're going to be doing with him is like this otherworldly experience of learning about the White Ranger powers. And so when the Rangers need him the most, he's going to come back and he's going to finally understand how to use his powers properly.
Okay, Manny says the power duo, Burke and Ryan. You guys need to get all the Power Ranger fans to tune in. You would kill it. I know. Also, I have two theories on Power Ranger stuff, but real quickly, I do want to say that I messaged Ryan Parrott today, and he has agreed to come on my channel to be interviewed about Power Rangers. If you don't know who he is, that's the writer of Power Rangers right now and Go Power Rangers.
And you can ask him how to pronounce his name.
I'm hoping to. I'll definitely have Ryan on helping, so we'll have two Ryans on, and hopefully get a big audience for that. But okay, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to put me full screen for what my two ideas are. Yeah. Okay, so right now we have the White Ranger and the new Power Rangers joined in, and they still have the Thunder Zords. And it looks like Dane is going to destroy the Thunder Zords, which kind of stinks because like they pretty much have barely been shown. My theory is this. They are going to get the Ninja Zords and become the Ninja Power Rangers. And they're going to get the new power. And they're also going to get, like you said, the mystical side of the White Ranger. They're not only going to get the ninja powers, but they're also going to get the new suits with like the glitter stuff on it to make them even more powerful. So that's my theory. What do you think about that?
That's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't even think about them bringing in the ninja powers from the movie. That'd be phenomenal.
Well, I mean,
that'd be a great way to tie it all.
They also got, I don't know if you know this, but they got the ninja powers in the show too. They got it from Ninjor, but not from that lady in another planet.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they had them in the show too. I don't remember exactly how all that played out in the show because it played out different than in the movie. But I definitely remember watching the movie and like seeing the ninja powers and stuff show up for the first time. Like, whoa, this is different.
That's
like
it's gonna
morph to fight the putties and then morph again to fight the bad guys. That was crazy.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that'll be interesting because
they're gonna go get this new power. They're gonna get it, and I think they're gonna get it from the empowered one. Or something. He's going to lead them to the power to get that, and they're going to become the new Ninja Power Rangers. And they're going to team up with the Omega Rangers to defeat Dane, and they're going to get the Ninja Zords. You heard it here first. That is my theory.
So. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That would also make sense with the scene from 41, I think, when they're fighting the putties, or maybe it was 42 when they're fighting the putties on the bridge. And they're talking about how they're upgraded and stronger and everything. So it would make sense if they upgrade them again and then they're unable to fight the putties, but they need to morph into the ninjas to fight the putties before they morph into the full suits.
For sure, dude. I think the possibilities are endless.
Oh, yeah. And I think he has more ideas than we even have. But, you know, trying to figure it out, piece it together. There's so many opportunities to do so many cool things.
For sure. I think we pretty much hit about everything from the issue, other than at the end, Tommy is like pretty much like, I don't know, it's never said explicitly if he's dead, but Kim is calling Trini from the Omega Rangers to tell her that basically they need her, not like really to suit up, but to like come back because they're in a bad place with this bad guy. And it shows Dane just wrecking shop on Angel Grove and all of the Rangers and the Megazord. And so I think that is the first cue for the Omega Rangers coming back.
Yeah, I thought about that. Like, do they need the Omega Rangers to beat Dane? But I don't know. I do feel like that monologue was more of a foreshadowing thing for Tommy to come back, disguised as a thing for the Omega Rangers.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to wrap this up, though. Do they know the Omega Rangers even exist, or are they just going to leave? I don't know what to expect from that.
Yeah, I don't know either. And I know it's like, I'm pretty sure because they keep talking about him and showing him. At some points, I feel like Draken is going to come back at some point.
Oh, yeah, but actually, I think he's coming back in GGPR. Like Go-Go, that's where they keep on referencing Draken more so than in Mighty Morphin, you know.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But he's definitely going to show up in this event at some
Yeah, he
point.
was he showed up in the last Go-Go. I think it was issue 23.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So I definitely think he's coming back. I don't know. My only other thoughts, I thought all the fighting with Dane, his weapon, and the way he took them apart and stuff, it was so brutal, but still like in that friendly Power Rangers way. You know, so all that was great. Watching him wreck shop at the end on the Zords without his own Zord, that was crazy.
yeah,
That was as mind blowing as the first time I saw the Green Ranger just go into the Megazord and kick them all out.
yeah,
I was like, what? You can't do that, you know? So to see him do this was pretty impressive. The stuff with Breen and or Brill and the mind reading, I thought it was a great callback to that whole arc. So there was a lot in this issue that I
Oh,
really liked.
yeah. So you're talking about, I believe it was Go-Go
16 through 20?
17
No,
or 18, somewhere in there.
yeah,
They went to that other planet and they switched colors and could hear each other's thoughts. So that is not something that I even thought about. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
yeah. I thought what I thought was most cool about that was how like she, you know, the princess gets attacked by the Red Ranger and she's like, but you're not the same Red Ranger. And then she gets attacked by the Yellow Ranger and she's like, oh, wait, it is you? But
Yeah,
now you're yellow? Like, I thought that was just a really cool way to make that whole fight really personal, you know?
for
I
sure.
love when Penny comes in with that hammer and just smacks her across the room. Oh, man, that was awesome.
It was. And you know, a lot of what Ryan Parrott does is he tries to do stuff like that, like go back
Hmm.
and replay it. Like if you listen to the Ranger Danger podcast, he talks about how he wanted to end where they started and do scenes again because it's always nice for the readers that pay
Yeah,
attention to stuff like you. You pay way more attention than I do. It seems like that kind of
I
stuff.
don't know about that.
I don't know if I would have noticed that Draken was changing his suit in that one issue. I believe it was the last issue of Go Go.
Go 23.
Yeah, I don't believe I would have noticed that unless you said that. And like you said, it was kind of like a callback to like Shattered Grid where he kept upgrading the suit. So,
Hmm. Yeah, and at the same time, like showing all of time at once.
yep,
Oh, that's another really cool thing I like about what Parrot's doing with the emissary. Uh, the way he messes with grammar and time, because the emissary doesn't really know where he's at in space or time at any given point. I think that's a really cool like writing device. The way he introduced that character sets it up so at any point he can be using bad grammar, but it works because he's speaking in and out of time all at once, you know?
for sure. Absolutely.
So
He's kind of like Dr. Manhattan of the Power Rangers
yeah,
universe. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right.
He's blue and he's all throughout time at the same time.
Hmm. All of time and space. It's all timey-wimey.
So, do you got anything else you wanted to add before we jump off here?
No, I think that's about it. I mean, I could talk about this forever, but I'm
Me
sure we're
too.
boring all the fans.
Me too. Do you have a Power Rangers shirt?
Currently, no.
You need to get one. I have two. I got this one, and then I have the affirmative
Oh
T-shirt
yeah,
by Billy Cranston, or not Billy.
yeah.
Um, what is his
Billy
name?
Cranston.
What's that?
Billy Cranston.
Yeah. Okay. That is no. That's his name in the show.
Oh, you're talking about David Yosh's clothing line.
What's that?
David Yosh, and that
Yeah.
Yost.
Yes. David Yost clothing line. I have one of his.
Oh, okay.
Clothing wears with all like the stripes. It has all the Power Ranger colors on it. I got that.
Oh yeah, okay. I know which one you're talking about.
I need to get more, but those are this one and another one are the only ones I have.
Yeah, I almost never wear T-shirts, so I have so few anymore. I need
My
to get
daughter's
some
gonna
now.
be, my daughter's gonna be the Pink Ranger for Halloween, and
That's awesome.
we're gonna make some videos for her YouTube of her being a Pink Ranger. So,
Sweet.
yep. All right, you got anything else, man?
No, that's all for now.
All right, thanks everyone for watching, and remember, go Cats.